Football isn't just a sport anymore. It's big business, and some clubs are willing to spend eye-watering amounts of money to sign the stars they believe will change everything. Today, we're breaking down the top 5 most expensive transfers in football history. From record-breaking deals to shocking price tags. Let's get into it. Kicking things off at number 5 is Enzo Fernandez, whose meteoric rise shocked the football world. Enzo went from River Plate to Benfica to winning the 2022 World Cup with Argentina, all within 18 months. And after those performances in Qatar, Chelsea didn't hesitate. In January 2023, they paid an incredible £106.8 million to sign him, the biggest fee for a midfielder in Premier League history at the time. Chelsea fans expected a generational talent, a leader, a game changer. And while Enzo showed flashes of brilliance, the pressure of the price tag, an unstable team, and constant managerial changes made his early years in London a real challenge. But one thing's for sure, you don't pay over £100 million for nothing. The talent is there. The question now is whether Chelsea can unlock it. At number 4, we have João Felix, one of Europe's most technically gifted young players. Back in 2019, at just 19 years old, Felix had the world at his feet. After a stunning breakout season at Benfica, Atletico Madrid paid a jaw-dropping £114 million to make him the 4th most expensive signing ever. But here's where it got complicated. Felix joined a team known for discipline, structure, and defensive football, while his game was built on freedom, creativity, and flair. The clash was obvious from day one. The talent, undeniable. The fit, not so much. Loan spells at Chelsea and Barcelona followed, and while Felix continues to show world-class ability, that massive fee remains one of the most debated in modern football. In third place, we have a transfer many people forget, but one that cost Newcastle United a staggering £120 million. Alexander Isak. When Newcastle's new owners took over, the mission was clear. Build a squad capable of competing with the Premier League elite. And Isak became one of their first major statements. Tall, elegant, technically brilliant, and ice-cold in front of goal, Isak brought something different. He wasn't just a striker, he was a creator, a dribbler, and a big-moment player. And he proved it early on. Goals, skills, confidence. He brought the energy Newcastle needed. But £120 million. That fee showed just how much the transfer market had exploded. Isak may not have the media hype of Mbappe or the showmanship of Neymar, but make no mistake, he's one of the most expensive players in football history. At number 2 sits the generational superstar himself, Kylian Mbappe. After tearing up League One with Monaco and becoming the youngest player since Pelé to score in a World Cup final, PSG made their move. In 2018, they completed his permanent transfer for £165 million. Let that sink in. £165 million for a teenager. But he backed up every penny. League One titles, Golden Boots, Champions League knockout masterclasses, World Cup dominance. Mbappe became the face of French football and one of the biggest global athletes of his generation. This wasn't just a signing, it was a shift in power. And PSG believed it was the key to conquering Europe. And number 1, the king of expensive transfers, Neymar Jr. In 2017, PSG changed football forever by paying £198 million, almost £200 million, to bring Neymar from Barcelona to Paris. It wasn't just a transfer, it was a statement. Neymar arrived as one of the top 3 players in the world, the star of Brazil, a Ballon d'Or contender, and the man PSG believed could finally win them the Champions League. The fee shattered every record, it reset the entire market, and it sent shockwaves across the football world. And while injuries and Champions League heartbreaks prevented Neymar from fully delivering on PSG's dreams, his impact on the pitch, on the brand, and on football culture was massive. Years later, his transfer is still the most expensive ever, and honestly, it might never be broken. So those are the top 5 most expensive transfers in football history. Huge money, huge expectations, and careers that shaped the sport in different ways. Which one do you think was the biggest gamble? And who do you think was actually worth the price? Let me know in the comments, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more football stories every week.